Boom. Oakland, let's go back on mute. Thank you. Go ahead and get started after we mute. There we go. All right, cool, you guys. All right, guys. Happy Tuesday, May 21st. Super excited to have you guys here. We have a couple guests on the line. First and foremost, Tim. He is already with EXP. He's been a contributor, been in the business for quite some time, but he came to say hello to us today, to be a guest and sit in our meeting. Tim, would you like to introduce yourself to the group?
Yeah, sure. First of all, thanks for inviting me. Glad to be here. Thank you so much for um, having me here today. My name's Tim Warman. Um, 20 years in the business, former Redfin manager in the South Bay area. Been with EXP about 6 months right now. Absolutely love this company, love the energy, and absolutely love what Kenny and Elias have done here with the fast team and the growth, and just love your energy and happy to be here. Stop by, say hi, and see what you guys all do.
Awesome, brother. Well, it's nice to have you here. Thanks for being on. Love the backdrop. And then we have another guest on the line, Elizabeth Wynn for the win. Would you like to say a quick hello to everybody on the call today?
Hey, good morning. Thank you so much for the invite. I'm Elizabeth Wynn over here from Lodi, California. And I've been with EXP probably 4 months now or so. I've been licensed for too many years. It
All
seems
right,
like.
cool. Awesome.
My background is mostly property management and yeah, just trying to navigate this whole new realty world with all the new changes. So hoping for a fresh and fast start with you guys.
I love it. I love it. Well, we appreciate you guys being here. You know, our hope is that you just get a glimpse at our culture, our energy, and what we represent in the real estate community. So before we go any further, is there anybody else on the call? It is Elizabeth Wynn, Winn. Is there anybody else on the call that would like to introduce themselves, or do you have a guest on the line that I missed? Going once, going twice. All right, cool. We are going to move on. We're just going to get right into it today, right, Karina? No teaching moment for the morning.
My teachable moment for today is not a reminder about anything in particular regarding settlements or legal or anything, but it is to pour into your own cup. If you have the ability to do so, go get yourself a massage, book the trip, do something nice, eat a nice meal, take that walk, do something good for yourself. That's my plug today.
Amen to that. I was on a call last week with an agent, and that question came up, like, what have you done for yourself lately? And that was very, very low. And then all the things that she had done for other people and her clients was super, super high. So you guys go out there and take some time to yourself. I couldn't agree with that sentiment more. Kenny, in regards to the settlement, I know we're not going to talk too much about it. If you can, while we're talking, if you can grab the latest conversation with Leo and Kendall, I think it was last Friday or last Thursday. There was another conversation. The replay is on the EXP YouTube. If you want to grab that, we drop that. If not, we'll drop in the Slack later. But let's go ahead and get started, and I will pull up the slides. And we got something that feels a little different this week. So thank you to Molly for all of her hard work behind the scenes constantly and always doing a refresh when a refresh is due. And so we want to make sure that it looks different, feels a little bit different. So as you can see, the slides feel and look a little bit different this week. I just want to go to you guys. We have summertime approaching. There's events, there's causes, there's different association things that are happening. Would love to hear from you guys about an event that's going on, a cause, something that you guys are a part of, hosting yourself, or going to be participating in. Does anybody have anything that they would like to share with the group that is going on for events? Give you guys a chance to talk once, going twice. Nobody has any events coming up? Cool. You guys are easy on this today. All right, let's get right into new escrows for the week. All right, so first up, we have Joseph Chin on the board, Aaron Chris on the board for 300,000 out in the Lodi market, and Mauricio Torres on the board for 479 in Oakland. These are all buyer represented. As you can see, we're going to start segmenting our slides out for buyer represented and seller represented. So Aaron Chris, I'm going to go over to you, my man. You have some consistency right now in your business. I know you've been doing the hard work behind the scenes, big dog. So let's hear from you. Talk to us about this deal. Talk to us about the strategy and what worked to get your client into contract. Let's go.
It was just being consistent. She's somebody who was here, so I've known her for years. And she actually was in contract on another property in Lodi And then we got the inspection report back and she hated it. I reset the expectations, like, look, at the purchase price you're at, you're going to be looking at condos. We checked a bunch of condos in Sacramento. She wasn't feeling any of them. And then this one popped up, and it was another situation that I learned from the last escrow I closed, where having real good buyer or agent communication. Like, I called the agent, I asked, like, what's going on with this guy? What's he looking to do? Got a little backstory, and it worked out. So it was just putting in the work, I guess.
I love it. And Aaron, tell us a little bit about that Lodi market for people that have clients that might be looking out there. Is it competitive? Tell us average, sales price versus list price. What were you experiencing, and was there any differences?
I was at the bottom of the market, so this lady was pre-approved 300,000 max. And so there were some instances. There was another property before that we put an offer on that was at 300,000, and it was set up nicely, and it had multiple offers. This one also had multiple offers, like I think 4 or 5 offers we beat on this one. And one of the offers was a little bit higher than us, but the lender didn't call her back, and the agent's he didn't reach out to him at all. So I think they kind of like that. And then overall, I was surprised by the community. I'm embarrassed to say, Lodi is just a beautiful community. And I mean, if you just drive a little bit off of 5 and you kind of take that flag city stop that just look like a truck stop and just keep driving, you'll run into a pretty beautiful city out there. So I encourage people to go visit Lodi. It's nice.
Yeah, absolutely. Don't sleep on Lodi. It's super pretty, and there's tons of wineries out there. So if you are a person that likes to go to wineries, which I'm not that person. I like it's pretty, but it's a really cool place to go wine tasting. So congrats to you, congrats to Joseph, congrats to Mauricio, and let's go to the next category. So Lisette and Vernon got into contract on a flex deal, and Batzenberg Sam got into contract in Fairfield for 722,257. So I see Lisette on and Sam. So Lisette, let's have you represent first. Once again, I think this makes 4 weeks in a row. You and Vernon are on the board. Had a very challenging first quarter, but you guys came back with a vengeance in this second quarter. I love seeing what's going on. So talk to the people. Tell us about this deal.
Yeah, so this was a Zillow client, and I love this client so much, you guys. They are a young, vibrant couple. He is an engineer and she is a scientist. So let me tell you, they kept me on my toes with the very intelligent questions that they asked. But we immediately got them pre-approved, and after a month of showing, we put in an offer on a resale. Unfortunately, that didn't get accepted. We went to a brand new community and got their offer accepted, because for the first time ever, I actually had to write an offer for a new development. And I was a little aggressive. I asked for a $20,000 credit towards closing costs, and we got it. So super excited, super grateful, brand new build. They're the first to live in it, and they should have the home ready and moved in by August.
Beautiful, beautiful. I love it. So I think this makes 6 or 7 right now in the last couple months.
6, I want to say.
Yes, that's what's up. Well, congratulations to you. Congratulations to Vernon. You tell him, we extend a hello and a congratulations to him. Batzenberg, let's go over to you, Sam. I think that you just got into the Hayward office, if I'm saying that correctly. Tell us about this deal. I want to hear from you, and good to see your face.
Yeah, hi guys. So this was a long-term nurture, and I gotta say, this was teamwork. So when they first started looking, I referred them to Aaron Chris. We didn't know Aaron was on our team, but he offered to meet us in the Walnut Creek office, and that's when we found out we were Team Fast together. So shout out to Aaron. Like, he has really good work ethic, and he built relationship with my client, made them feel comfortable, because everybody knows the pre-approval process is the most difficult step, right? So thank you for Aaron for making it happen. So this was a new build construction, and truly, like, trust and advocacy we need to do, and that made us win to make this happen, right? And then the highlight would be I was able to negotiate $15,000 from the purchase price. And then also, even though we used outside lender, I was able to get them builder incentives, like 2/3 of the incentives. we don't see, yeah, we don't see that happen often. So my clients are happy, and just be nice to everybody in that transaction and be respectful.
I love it. I love it. Well, great job to you. I think that's back-to-back escrows. I think you were in contract last week with Vanessa. So congratulations to you. And
Thank
on
you.
the note of making sure we know who our team members are, you guys all have access to this. This is jointeamfast.com. In this slide deck, it's an organization of all the things that we offer as a company. But what you'll find here is you'll find our internal roster. If you guys haven't seen this before, make sure that you guys have this, save this in a place. You can see what offices, also the languages that everyone on our team speaks. So if you know somebody or you're up against a challenge because there's a language barrier, you can see what areas they serve, what offices they're out of. Also, you have their contact information, IG handle, and all the information that you'll need to get in contact with that person. So make sure that you guys have access to this and you know where that is. And let me get back into my slides. Let me pull this up 1 second. But great job to you guys. Let me go back into my slides. Boom, bam.
Can I just squeeze in there real quick about contact information?
Say
It's a really
that
good
one more
idea.
time. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Can I squeeze in there about contact information? It'd be really great if everyone updates their profile picture and also put their phone number in Slack. A lot of times people are asking for people's numbers because they're not actually available in Slack, and you want to help someone, but they can't reach you. So go ahead and do that.
Awesome.
I got one more thing to add to that too. Like I brought up, really try to get your digital business cards, whether that's like through 1,000 cards or digital cards or Blink, because I have challenges trying to send your phone number to another agent looking for an agent in a certain market. And I can totally, actually I gotta get your contact card, Elias. I give you an example why someone's asking for your, like I have a group chat with 2 other agents in other markets. I don't know their numbers. I don't know their names. They hit me up and then I'm trying to send them Elias's contact card. It's really difficult to send the contact card to numbers I don't have saved and I don't know their names. So if you had a digital business card, I could easily just send that over to that person. So make life easier for everyone. And later, as we're updating our website, fastagents.com, we are going to also include that in there, and you should have that in your like presentation, all that stuff. So it just makes life way better. And a picture of your face and your phone number and email is not a digital business card. They can't click on it. So then you're just giving the person that's trying to give you business extra work. So the easier you make it for someone to give you business, the more business you'll get.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. Blink is free. Check it out. Vanessa just dropped the link. I dropped the high note. Now you have access to all of your team members' information, languages they speak, email address, as well as Instagram. And let's make sure that we are following each other and that we are 100% in each other's corner and we know who we are, where our support systems are throughout the Bay Area and beyond. Let me go back into the slides. Let me go boom, bam. Where are we at? Sorry, let's go here. Sorry, guys. Go back here. Now we're back in. All right, let me hit present mode, and then we'll get right back into the escrows for the week. Boom, bam, and then here we go. All right, cool. All right, so next up on the list is Vanessa and Sam. Congratulations to you guys. And then the twins got into contract. I think I might have missed. No, we're good. The twins got in contract for 1-1 in Daly City. And I was talking to Mark the other day and he said, we are taking over. And there's a really good story behind this one. I don't know if either one of them are on. Mark or David, are you guys on right now? No, they are not on, but it's okay. Vanessa, do you want to talk about this deal? Did I see you on the call? Vanessa.
Yes.
Awesome. Let's go.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. This was the deal I talked about. Me and Sam, we went pending in Hayward, and this is our seller who bought. We brought them all the way to Pittsburgh. So it's funny because we toured that home 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks before the house was even listed. The agent accepted an offer, but I guess things didn't work out. So this is a true testament to just stay in close contact. We kind of became friends. I said, hey, just keep me posted if something comes up. We're still trying to work some things out on our end here for their home. And we got into contract. I reached out the next day and she's like, yes, submit an offer. She gave me a number, but at the end of the day, we're always trying to, save our clients the most money if we can. So that was that one.
I love it. I love it. Are you in Hayward right now? Is that where you're at in front of the office?
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go. I love it. I love it. I want to see more people dispersing throughout the offices. So good stuff. Is that your first time there, Vanessa? No, second time. All right, cool. Well, awesome. Congrats to you. Congrats to the twins. Congrats to Sam. And let's move on to the next category. All right. So Dewey and Peter got in contract for 525. Congratulations to you guys. And then Sophia and Chris got in contract for 575. So let's go over to Chris. Chris and Sophia, talk to us about this deal. I see you guys right there, center of my screen. So let's hear from you guys. Congratulations once again.
Thank you. This deal fell out of contract. We had a buyer that when we initially came on the market, we did everything properly, got 4 offers, picked the highest offer. The agent basically just was a people pleaser, telling me everything I wanted to hear until we got in contract. Then her total attitude changed. Things started feeling funny. Couple different lenders. Long story short, they removed all contingencies and still couldn't perform. So I canceled their contract, took their deposit. That deposit went straight to my sellers, put it back in the market, did some Facebook marketing, open house, it's Zillow showcase, got it back in escrow within 10 days at the same list price, over list price. So now our sellers will close on their house in Vallejo. And those sellers of that property are going to close on their house in Oroville. So it's kind of stressful when so many families are affected and you're working with a crappy agent that drops the ball on you. You know, you give everybody the benefit of the doubt, but when it comes down to it, look at everything. Look at the way they write their contracts, the way they talk to you. There was an agent from Fairfield, and this is the first home I closed in Fairfield, so I'm not really familiar with all the agents there, but now I know I'm never going to deal with her again, and I'll tell everybody that. So don't burn bridges. Make sure your buyers are solid, and vet your people properly, and also recognize that the highest offer is not necessarily the best offer. In hindsight, I probably would have took the one that was 15 grand less to save my clients everybody 2 months of stress. But we got it in, and everybody's happy, and that's 1.2 million in the pipeline. So on to the next. Now I could go to Mexico and not even worry about anything. Just relax.
Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. Where are you guys going to Mexico?
In July, we're going to Playa del Carmen.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Well,
We
congratulations.
have a couple more deals in the pipeline though before that. So
That's right. That's right. Well, congratulations to you. Congratulations to Sophia. Rick, you had your hand up, big dog. Let's go over to you really quick.
Hey, just to add to that, thanks for sharing. I don't know if it would be helpful to add to the Slack channel, but I've seen other places have where we have a Slack channel. Basically, it says, "Who knows this agent?" And basically, we can say, "Hey, I'm striking a deal with this agent. Do you know him?" Like, and maybe share some experiences. And I don't know. I think that might be helpful if the consensus thinks so.
Yeah, I think that, I mean, there's nothing stopping you from doing that. If you want to put that in general, or if you're working, yeah, I think in general would probably be the best place. Say, hey, does anybody know? Especially if you're newer to this area, since you just relocated from SoCal, we're all for that.
Sounds good.
Yeah, as long as we're keeping it on a positive note and we're not in an ethics violation or blackballing agents for anything bad.
That's right. All right, guys, congratulations. And let's go to the next category. Jung Hee and Mauricio got into contract for 860. I think this was a duplicate. So let me just refresh my screen really quick because they should not be on there twice. And hang tight really quick. Jung Hee or Mauricio, are either of you on the call today? Now, let me just refresh.
Yeah, I'm here right now.
Mauricio, big dog, let's hear about this deal from you and Jung Hee. I'm going to pull the screen back up in a second, but let's hear from you guys. This one in Oakland for 860, representing the seller.
Yeah, so we ratified this about like 2 weeks ago, but just, I guess, just getting posted now. But yeah, Jung Hee brought me on this listing. I think the sellers found her on Zillow, and she could tell that they had an accent, Spanish speaking, so she brought me on. We did a lot of prepping, and we crushed the appointment. And we just kept following up probably after 2 days, got the listing agreement signed, and then they wanted to list it right away. So I think we got it on the market in like a week and a half. We did staging, inspections, some small repairs, and then we were on the market for a little over 2 weeks. I think we ended up with 2 offers, and just ended up ratifying. And we
Nice.
should be set to close this week. So clients are super happy. We're super happy. So yeah.
Beautiful. And shout out to you, Mauricio. Kenny and I were talking about it the other day. Like, we've just seen you in the last few months, like, show up even more on social media. So it's been cool to see your face, hear your sentiment, and see you more active on social media. So good stuff to you. Congratulations to you. Congratulations, Young He. And let's
Thank
keep
you.
cruising on to the next slide. So, you guys, I think it was a lighter week for us, and I just chalk it up as it being a lighter week for us. So we posted 11 new escrows last week and a little shy of $8 million in new volume. But we know that the buyer activity has increased. We're getting more leads from all different sources. And you guys are out there busy. And so I look at this number just increasing as it gets warmer and it gets more active. We don't have a fast story of the week. And the reason why we don't is I just want to take a quick pause. Dan, if you can take yourself off of mute really quick. So obviously, you know that we have our Zillow Flex program. And at one time, our Zillow Flex program was in dire straits, and by nobody's fault, right? It's just there's very strict guidelines that we have to stick to make sure that we keep that program and to make sure that we keep our allotted amount of leads coming in. And better you do, the more leads that they're going to give you. Last year, we did a total, I think the numbers were right in the 20s. We're in the 40s now of closed and pending deals. So we've already surpassed our entire production from last year from that program, which ranks us #1 right now out of 18 teams in the Bay Area. So Dan, I want to give you a huge shout out, man, and congratulations to you and to everything that you're doing behind the scenes, Blake Dog. So anything you want to say? You're actually the fast story, unofficial. I decided right now that I wanted to make you the fast story. So let's go, Dan. Anything you want to share?
I'll just share the same sentiment that I always do whenever we're talking about the Flex team, which I feel like I just kind of coordinate the actions of a bunch of really, really talented agents. So everyone who is on the team, who's closing deals, getting deals in contract, deals with meeting with me all the time and hearing me harp on some of the same messages probably for the last 18 months or so. But all of that has really paid off, and I'm excited to be able to open up the opportunities for the team. I mean, that's the fun part, is being able to create more opportunities for people and get more leads coming through. Because I know for me personally, online leads has been a big part of my business, and especially early on was a really, really, really big part of my business. And so I see Flex as just being something that can change someone's trajectory enormously. So I'm stoked to be able to create more opportunity on the team, and thank you to everyone on the Flex program for really, really engaging with this. So that's all I got.
100%. And I couldn't, that's right. That's right. I couldn't agree more, because you guys, there's strict guidelines that they hold us to. So if you are on any of the leads program, seller program, Ojo, OpCity, whatever lead program that you're on right now, and you're getting calls from us, hey, move this lead. Hey, update this lead. Hey, make sure you're at this training. Hey, make sure you're doing this. Hey, your numbers are in the red. Let's get them to the green. That is the sentiment that we have to have in order to keep these vehicles running with lead opportunities for you guys. So the conversations might be a little hard sometimes, but we have to have those conversations with you guys, because those opportunities are growing for this team, and they will continue to grow as long as we disposition the calls, we handle the calls, we convert the calls the way that we are held to the high standards from Zillow and these other lead sources. So Dan, great job.
Elias, one more thing I'll add in for everyone, that if you're on Redfin or you're on any other lead source, every online lead provider right now is tightening up their standards substantially. So like OpCity, for example, has not onboarded a single new agent in the state of California in 10 months. No one across the board. And so what they're all doing is limiting the opportunity to the fewest number of agents and teams that are closing the most number of deals. So for anyone who's performing well, there's a huge amount of opportunity, and anyone who's either not performing well or does not have their foot in the door is probably going to get closed out. And so that's where like keeping the relationships and strengthening them is going to be even more important as time goes on. So if you're on any of these other platforms, like hold on to that opportunity and make sure you're leveraging it as much as possible.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. And you guys have to look at this.
They kicked off two teams. They kicked off 2 teams on Zillow in at least our rep that handles our account recently released 2 teams. I don't know which one they are, but they're looking to cut more and more teams and work with less teams, a larger team. So it's, yeah, again, the standards are better. And then our lead flow has quadrupled in the last almost 6x in the last like 7-8 months. So it's a big part of business, and it's a great way to get in front of new clients you normally would not be able to. If you're newer agents, there's no way you're gonna get your phone to ring 20 times in a month, like even like a year as a new agent. So this is a quick way to grow that foundation, the original referral business you get all the showings, you get all the experience in a very compact time.
That's right. And for you guys, you have to look at it as this should be a progressionary thing, meaning that someone comes on to Zillow, they start crushing it, start closing deals, and then they no longer have the need for Zillow because they have a vibrant business of referrals that maybe was rooted in Zillow. And then that person graduates out and it gives birth to new agents that come into the program, do the same thing that those agents did. So there's a lot of opportunities there for you. And also, you guys, you're out there talking to agents and you're hearing the challenges, the struggles, and the fears that a lot of agents are facing right now in the business. And we have some similarities, obviously, but when you're having those conversations, we have never promoted. Well, at one time we recruited and attracted based on lead opportunities. Then we stopped doing that for a long time. Well, the business has changed, right? The sentiment of our industry has changed over the last couple of months. So if you're out there talking to agents and they're really struggling, get them on a call with us. I'm not saying we're going to make any promises, but maybe there is an opportunity to get them on some of our lead sources, to get their phone ringing, to get their confidence up, and to get some deals under their belt. So if you're out there talking to people and that conversation comes up, I'd love to chat with those people and see if there's an opportunity within inside of our environment. Let's keep cruising. Moving on up. This is a very, very special moving on up. Rakitha holds a very special place in my heart, and as you all do, but she has worked tirelessly behind the scenes to make sure that she is, providing for her family. She is a homeowner, and the reason why she became a homeowner, became a realtor, is because when she was buying her home, one of her, I think she owns two, she had a really, really bad experience. So it fueled her motivation to create a better experience for future, buyers and sellers in our industry. And she's done an amazing job at doing so. So Rakitha, shout out to you. I'm not too sure if you were on the call right now. Let's just double check. She is not, but huge congratulations to you for graduating out of the advisor program and on to higher splits and more opportunities for you with inside of the organization. So huge congratulations to you. Looking ahead, you guys, we are on does this make week number 7? Wow, week number 7. So we are going full tilt, you guys, this week. Make sure to tap in. This is our fast track. We are beginning module 2. This is all about listings and sellers. So if this is an area that you want to refresh in, or if this is an area you truly want to up your game, wherever you lay, make sure to come to these sessions. They're at 9 o'clock on Zoom with Karina and I. Feel free to tap in. These have been really great for your guys' growth. Also, these now serve as video in our video library in Fast Track or Fast Class. For example, on any given week, Dominique, her phone rings left and right for team members and non-team members asking her about comps or how she gets to her opinion of value. Well, that recording of her doing comps and how she pulls them now lives in Fast Class. Also, Kenny had some contributions and Karina obviously did her thing on the call. So if you guys have, questions, you go back to these recordings, use them as a reference point. And then if you still need some help, reach out, but most of the answers are going to lie right within that video. So excited for this week. Continuing on, we now have a date, 5/28 for our Zillow auditions.
No, we're gonna drop,
sorry.
attend next week's meeting because that's when we're gonna drop the new date for auditions. So we'll drop.
Sorry, I read that wrong.
That's right.
All right, you guys, this is going to be like American Idol. We're going to have some fun with it. It's going to be tough, but I'll tell you what, come correct. Memorize that script, the flow, have some good dialogue with us. And we'll be tough on you, but not too tough. But this is an audition. We want to see how well you can conduct yourself and how well you do a presentation. All right, guys.
Hey, Elias, real quick on the Zillow auditions to everyone. The first round, there were 12 spots and it filled up in about 2 hours. So make sure you're here at the meeting next week and for the second spot of auditions, because it'll probably fill up super fast.
That's right. That's right. Then back over to you, Molly. You want to drop any information on this again?
Yeah, next week I'll be in Oakland, in person, and it's open to everybody. We've had old agents, new agents, hop in, share experience, provide tips. So if you're still stuck, not really sure what to do, you've completed onboarding, you have questions about the 30-day checklist, I always say don't wait until these in-person onboards. Hop in Karina's huddles at noon. You can always find me there, Drea there. Her and Judith have the Q&A on Friday. So again, don't wait till last minute. But again, I'll be in Oakland on Tuesday. So if nothing else, just come out and see me, especially if you are in my DMs and have questions or need a little bit of guidance. So I'll see everybody next week.
Beautiful. Love it. All right, guys. And once again, mark your calendar, headshot days. You'll see the information in Slack as well. So if you don't have new headshots, make sure to get a refresh.
Get
All
those
right.
partner headshots in too. So a lot of you guys, which I love the collaborative deals, if you think that put it out there into existence, if you think you're going to be partnering with somebody or you're not sure, or you have in the past, get those headshots. It's cleaner. It's great for marketing. So yeah, don't, solo partners, whatever, please. We have 2 days worth. So get in there with those shots then.
All right, good stuff. And we're going to cruise on to a special announcement, you guys. So I want you to save the date. It's already on the team calendar. We're going to have an Eventbrite. We got to make sure that we hit at least 50 registries for this event. It's California Association of Realtors. It's going to be an economic update. Jordan Levine is coming out. He is our senior VP and chief economist for California Association of Realtors. I've sat through many economic updates, and Jordan's presentation is one of the best. So here's how it's going to work. We're going to have a economic update for an hour. We're going to leave about 30 minutes for Q&A, and then we'll have lunch provided for you guys. So make sure you're there. This is going to be in Oakland, 11 to 1 o'clock, short, easy, sweet, and to the point, and be able to address any potential fears as well about the data, how to convey that information. We'll have some fun. Jordan Levine is an amazing, amazing presenter. So hope to see you guys out at the Oakland office on the 12th, 11 to 1 o'clock. All right, guys, we're going to keep on cruising. We're getting closer to finalizing the location for our cocktails for converters. That's anybody that has closed an online lead with us, Zillow, Ojo, Opcity, as well as Zillow Seller. We're going to have a night of cocktails and appetizers. It's going to be in a cool, swanky place in the Bay Area. More information to come on that. That list is going to be going out very soon, so you will know if you will be at this event. But we're excited about this. We've never done anything like it. We have Hustlers Lunch now. We have cocktails for converters. We have our private mastermind that we're going to be hosting, and we also have our top producer dinner. So we want to make sure to support you guys, encourage you guys, and celebrate you. Can you put yourself back on?
If we closed one last year, does that count too? Or this year only?
It's this year only.
This year only.
I think we're gonna move it to quarterly, but this will have everyone who's closed this year until we move it. Change it.
All right, but yeah, this is gonna be a great time. Some more information coming on that. And then obviously our mid-year review. We're working as a senior leadership team behind the scenes to make this a different type of event. We want to try to gamify some of this, have some fun with you guys. We want to bring the masses out. We want you guys to socialize, meet each other, and really understand where we're going as a company, talk about new initiatives, but also have a lot of fun with you guys and, see your faces. So more information to come on that, but make sure that you save the date. That's going to be in lieu of this meeting. That's going to be in Oakland, and that's going to be our mid-year review on July 16th. And then team cookout. This is going to be fun. Kennedy Park, July 15th. This is also on the team calendar. Make sure you're there. Some of this stuff you're going to see every single week until these events. And these are a lot of fun. And once again, if you haven't been using this, I want to encourage you to slow down and tap into this, because this is a good reference point for you. Download the audio, check out the video, see what's trending, see if you can't get any type of inspiration from this video or from this list. Molly, did you have something?
Sorry. No, when you're done with this, I just want to add one more event.
Yep, go ahead.
So I don't know if Bowie's on the call, but I'm in communication with him. So on the 30th, Lancy Homes in Alameda is hosting lunch for a walkthrough from 12 to 2. So should be dropping a flyer soon in Slack, but I think there's a good group of you guys that have responded. to his post. So that is on the books. They are going to be providing lunch and a walkthrough of the development. So just wanted to put that out there for those that are interested or responded. But we'll keep everyone posted, and then we'll probably also share it again as a reminder next week at the meeting.
Beautiful, beautiful. So you guys, that is it for the slides and for updates, events, things going on. It's going to be a very, very busy next couple months. There's an event that I want to put together. I'm still working on some of the details. It's going to be a Battle of the Bay softball tournament. So might reach out to you guys for signups and things like that. But that's something I've been wanting to do for a while. And all the proceeds will go to a local charity of our choice. But before we close out, does anybody have anything that they want to share, contribute, or give to the group before we close out? Going once, going twice. Let's see here. Elizabeth says, I don't know if this is helpful or if I can share here, but I'm helping a friend to sell his home in Granite Bay. Feel free to drop the details down below. Maybe somebody has, or go ahead and take yourself off mute and talk about it. Elizabeth?
Sorry, yeah, I had to find that mute button there. Yes, I have a close friend that is going through a divorce and selling his home up in Granite Bay. It's quite a large home, but I know he's motivated to selling. I can go ahead and leave the link to it. It is on homes.com. It's 2 million. It's about 6,000 square feet. It's got a beautiful, beautiful backyard with a pool, I would say like it's a sports court. We haven't set it up yet to be a pickleball, but there was some talk about that. Photos are beautiful. It's a little bit of an older home, but the actual neighborhood is absolutely stunning. Best schools, and if anybody wants information or anything, I can answer as much information on it. Me being up here in the Sacramento area, I don't know. I'm sure you guys do have all of the MLSs and can look up even more specs.
Yep. If you want to drop your contact information down below,
Sure.
in the chat before we close out. Is there anything else that anybody wants to contribute to the meeting?
Elias, well, we could talk about it next week, but just drop it out there because some of you guys on this call received an email last week. Yes, the Zenlist support is a new resource that we're testing or providing to the team. So it was a legit email. Thanks to, I think, Kang and Michael, they're the first ones on it. So if you have a coming soon or an off market, reach out to us. We are able to help you put it on Zenlist. So for those of you guys that have been here with the team for a while, you saw the presentation. If you're with EXP, you already have access to that. So again, that is a new resource that's out there. Keep that in mind. As you're posting in the Slack channels, the VAs will be reaching out when you are added to the sales tracker with such. So if you want to opt in and have us help you support or help us support you by doing that, just fill out the link. It's simple and easy. So again, open to feedback and suggestions as we continue to build this out. But I think we have a pretty good foundation for what we rolled out.
That's right. That's right. And then Kenny, do you have the black folders at your home? Or are they at the office?
Yep, I'll bring them to the office.
So we'll start distributing throughout the offices, and here's what we're going to do. And make sure everyone gets this link. We're going to be adding to this every single week. There's going to be an off-market exclusive off-market file for Fast Real Estate. You guys will be able to take this link, and then what you can do is you can print out these off-market opportunities, and then you could throw it in this black folder that we're providing for you. Put a sticker on the front of it, Fast Real Estate exclusive, off markets, and it shows the consumer that you have something that they do not have access to because you're part of this organization. So we want to help you guys with that, be able to level up. So we are very close to that. I think that everyone should be receiving that Wednesday or Thursday of each week. So it gives you time to go in the office, print, put it in your folder, and go out there and have a fire open house.
Yeah, ideally that would also have like the recent expires, the recent coming soons for sale by owners. Are coming soon, not the actual address, but little dots on the map. It could be your past clients, our past clients, because technically every person's bought is a potential seller at the right price. So we'll build up this folder where you can use that, where the buyers or open house can look at it, but they can't actually get access to all the information. They can't have a copy of it until they have a conversation with you. And then later on, that can lead to the buyer's presentation and the buyer broker agreement.
Yeah, so we're going to make sure that all the offices have the folder, so it won't be just exclusive to HQ. Obviously, Kenny has them. We'll make sure that they're distributed throughout all the offices. So coming soon to a office near you, Darnell. So if you guys need anything, let us know. Yeah, you could buy them anywhere, but it's just a black binder. But let us know if you guys need anything. Coaching attendance has been at a very high level, so I appreciate you guys' contributions, all of your insights. Let's continue to stay focused, do the activities that we know are going to move the needle. Get out there, knock on some doors, have some fun, create the content. Good to see all the offices, occupied today. If
Hey,
you
Elias,
need, yo,
can you share something? I just got in contract yesterday. We received the ratified contract, yesterday as well. So I'm so happy because it's my first deal here.
awesome, bro. Awesome. Well, congratulations. Make sure to get that into the tracker so we have all that information. And then next week you'll be featured in the slides. But congratulations to you. First of many with our team, not his first deal overall, first with our team. So congratulations to you, Sebastian. Anything else before we cut out for the day? No. All right, guys. Thank you for everything that you do. Thank you for all that you do outside it. And in your business, and continue to be you, but fast. We appreciate you and have a wonderful day. Peace.